What if the key to unlocking a calmer, more centered version of yourself was just 30 days away? Imagine waking up each morning feeling lighter, more present, and deeply connected to the world around you. This is the promise of Zen Yoga and meditation, a practice that doesn't just transform your body but reshapes your entire way of being. Over the next 30 days, we'll embark on a journey together, one that will guide you toward mindfulness, inner peace, and a renewed sense of physical well-being. Whether you're new to these practices or looking to deepen your understanding, this journey is designed to meet you where you are. Each day, we'll explore simple yet powerful techniques that will help you cultivate stillness, release tension, and reconnect with the essence of who you are. By the end of this experience, you'll not only feel more grounded but also carry with you tools that can transform your daily life. So, take a deep breath and let's begin this journey together, one mindful moment at a time. Now that we've set the stage for this transformative journey, let's take our first step together. Day 1 is all about setting intentions, a powerful practice that lays the foundation for everything to come. Think of intentions as the compass that guides your journey, helping you stay focused and aligned with your goals. Without a clear direction, it's easy to lose sight of why you started. But with intention, every breath, every movement, and every moment of stillness becomes purposeful. So, how do you set an intention? Start by asking yourself what you hope to gain from these 30 days. Is it more peace, greater focus, a deeper connection to your body? Whatever it is, let it come from the heart. Once you've identified your intention, turn it into a personal mantra or affirmation, a simple phrase you can repeat to yourself throughout the day. For example, I am calm and centered, or I move with ease and grace. This mantra will serve as a gentle reminder of your purpose, especially on days when the practice feels challenging. Now let's ground these intentions with a basic breathing technique. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold it for a moment, then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension. Repeat this 3 to 5 times, allowing your body to relax and your mind to settle. This simple practice not only calms the nervous system, but also brings you into the present moment where your intentions can take root. As you move through today, carry your intention and mantra with you. Let them guide your actions and thoughts, creating a sense of purpose and clarity. Remember, this is just the beginning, a small but significant step toward the calm, centered version of yourself you're striving to become. Tomorrow, we'll dive into the basics of Zen Yoga, but for now, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and set your course. Now that we've set our intentions and grounded ourselves with breath, it's time to explore the heart of our practice. Day 2 brings us to the basics of Zen Yoga, where we'll uncover the foundational principles that make this practice so transformative. At its core, Zen Yoga is about harmony between the body, mind, and breath. It's not just about physical movement, it's about cultivating awareness and presence in every moment. Let's start with posture. In Zen Yoga, posture is more than just how you hold your body. It's a reflection of your inner state. A strong, aligned posture creates a sense of stability and openness, both physically and mentally. Whether you're sitting, standing, or moving, aim to keep your spine straight but not rigid. Imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head upward, lengthening your spine and creating space for your breath to flow freely. Alignment is equally important. Proper alignment ensures that your body moves efficiently and safely, reducing the risk of strain or injury. It also helps you connect more deeply with your breath, which is the bridge between your body and mind. In Zen Yoga, every movement is guided by the breath. As you inhale, you expand. As you exhale, you release. This rhythmic connection creates a meditative flow, turning even the simplest poses into opportunities for mindfulness. To put these principles into practice, let's try a simple seated pose. Find a comfortable spot on the floor or a cushion and sit with your legs crossed. If sitting on the floor is uncomfortable, you can also sit on a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Place your hands gently on your knees, palms facing up or down, whichever feels more natural. Close your eyes and take a moment to settle into the pose. Feel the contact between your body and the ground, and notice how your spine rises naturally as you breathe. This seated pose, often called Sukhasana or easy pose, is a cornerstone of Zen Yoga. It's not just a physical position, it's a practice in stillness and presence. As you sit here, let your breath guide you. Inhale deeply, feeling your chest rise, and exhale slowly, letting your shoulders relax. With each breath, allow your mind to settle, bringing your attention to the present moment. This pose may seem simple, but it's a powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness and inner calm. As you move through today's practice, remember that Zen Yoga is not about perfection. It's about showing up, breathing deeply, and moving with intention. Each pose, each breath is an opportunity to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Tomorrow, we'll explore a morning meditation routine to start your day with clarity and focus. But for now, take a moment to sit, breathe, and simply be. Now that we've explored the basics of Zen Yoga and established a foundation in posture and breath, let's transition into the quiet power of morning meditation. Day 3 invites us to begin our day with stillness, a practice that can profoundly shape the hours ahead. Morning meditation is like setting the tone for a symphony. It creates harmony and clarity, allowing you to move through your day with intention and ease. Starting your day with stillness might seem counterintuitive in a world that often feels like it's moving at full speed. But taking just a few minutes to sit in silence can help you center yourself, clear your mind, and approach the day with a sense of calm focus. Think of it as a reset button for your mind, giving you the space to let go of any lingering tension or distractions before they take hold. To begin, find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Sit comfortably, either on the floor with your legs crossed or on a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Rest your hands gently on your knees or in your lap and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, feeling your chest expand, and exhale slowly through your mouth. Let your shoulders drop and allow your body to relax. Now bring your attention to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales. You don't need to force or control your breath, simply observe it. If your mind starts to wander, which it inevitably will, gently guide your focus back to your breath. This act of returning to the present moment is the essence of meditation. It's not about stopping your thoughts, it's about noticing them without judgment and coming back to your center. As you sit in stillness, you might begin to notice subtle shifts in your awareness. Perhaps you feel a sense of calm washing over you, or maybe you become more attuned to the sounds around you. Whatever arises, let it be. There's no right or wrong way to meditate. It's simply about showing up and being present. The benefits of this practice extend far beyond the few minutes you spend in meditation. Starting your day with stillness can help you cultivate a sense of inner peace that carries through the rest of your day. It can improve your focus, reduce stress, and even enhance your ability to respond to challenges with clarity and patience. By creating this space for yourself each morning, you're setting the stage for a more mindful and intentional day. Tomorrow, we'll dive deeper into the art of breathing with pranayama techniques that can further enhance your practice. But for now, take these moments to sit, breathe, and simply be. Let this morning meditation be your anchor, grounding you in the present and preparing you for whatever lies ahead. Now that we've established the grounding practice of morning meditation, let's turn our attention to the art of breathing. Day 4 invites us to explore pranayama, the ancient practice of breath control, which plays a vital role in balancing energy and calming the mind. Breathing is something we do unconsciously every moment of our lives, but when we bring awareness to it, it becomes a powerful tool for transformation. Pranayama techniques like alternate nostril breathing can help harmonize the body and mind, creating a sense of equilibrium that carries through your day. This practice is particularly effective for calming the nervous system, reducing stress, and enhancing mental clarity. It's like giving your mind a gentle reset, allowing you to approach life with a steadier, more centered presence. To begin alternate nostril breathing, find a comfortable seated position. Sit tall with your spine straight and your shoulders relaxed. Rest your left hand gently on your left knee, palm facing upward. Bring your right hand to your face and use your thumb to close your right nostril. Inhale slowly and deeply through your left nostril, feeling the breath fill your lungs. At the top of your inhale, use your ring finger to close your left nostril and exhale smoothly through your right nostril. Now inhale through your right nostril, close it with your thumb, and exhale through your left nostril. This completes one cycle. Continue this pattern for several minutes, focusing on the rhythm of your breath. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to the sensation of air moving through your nostrils. The key is to keep your breath slow, steady, and controlled. There's no need to rush. This practice is about cultivating patience and presence. Alternate nostril breathing works by balancing the flow of energy or prana in the body. In yogic philosophy, the right nostril is associated with the sun, representing active, warming energy, while the left nostril is linked to the moon, symbolizing cooling, calming energy. By alternating between the two, we create harmony between these opposing forces, fostering a sense of inner balance. As you practice, you might notice subtle shifts in your energy and mood. Some people feel a sense of calm wash over them, while others experience a gentle invigoration. Both are signs that the practice is working. Over time, this technique can help you feel more grounded, focused, and at ease, even in the midst of life's challenges. Tomorrow, we'll explore gentle stretching for beginners, a practice that complements the work we've done with breath and meditation. But for now, take a few moments to sit with this breathing technique, allowing it to guide you toward a deeper sense of balance and peace. Let your breath be your anchor, connecting you to the present moment and the steady rhythm of life. Now that we've explored the balancing power of alternate nostril breathing, let's shift our focus to the physical aspect of our practice. Day 5 is all about gentle stretching for beginners, a wonderful way to awaken the body and prepare it for the day ahead. Stretching is more than just a physical exercise. It's a mindful practice that helps us reconnect with our bodies, release tension, and cultivate a sense of ease and flow. To begin, find a comfortable space where you can move freely. Start by standing tall, feet hip-width apart, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Let's start with a simple side stretch. Raise your right arm overhead and gently lean to the left, feeling the stretch along the right side of your body. Hold for a few breaths, then switch sides. This stretch helps open up the sides of your torso, promoting flexibility and relieving tightness. Next, let's move into a seated forward fold. Sit on the floor with your legs extended straight in front of you. Inhale as you lengthen your spine and exhale as you hinge at your hips to fold forward. Reach for your feet, shins, or knees wherever feels comfortable. This stretch targets the hamstrings and lower back, areas that often hold tension. Remember, it's not about how far you can fold, but about moving with intention and listening to your body's signals. Now let's transition to a gentle twist. Sit cross-legged on the floor, placing your right hand on your left knee and your left hand behind you for support. Inhale to lengthen your spine and exhale as you gently twist to the left. Hold for a few breaths, then switch sides. Twists are excellent for improving spinal mobility and aiding digestion, while also encouraging a sense of release and renewal. Finally, let's end with a child's pose. Kneel on the floor, sit back on your heels and fold forward, extending your arms out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the ground and breathe deeply. This restorative pose gently stretches the lower back, hips, and shoulders, offering a moment of quiet reflection and relaxation. As you move through these stretches, pay attention to how your body feels. If something feels uncomfortable or strained, ease off and adjust. The key is to move with intention, honoring your body's limits and celebrating its capabilities. Gentle stretching not only improves flexibility, but also helps us cultivate a deeper connection between mind and body, setting the tone for a balanced and mindful day. Tomorrow, we'll explore the role of gratitude in Zen philosophy, a practice that complements the physical and mental work we've been doing. But for now, take a moment to savor the sensations in your body, appreciating the simple yet profound act of stretching and awakening. Let this practice remind you to move through life with presence and care, one mindful breath and stretch at a time. As we step into day 6, let's shift our focus from the physical to the emotional and spiritual. Today, we'll explore the profound role of gratitude in Zen philosophy. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a way of seeing the world, a practice that helps us find beauty and meaning in the simplest moments of life. In Zen, gratitude is a cornerstone of mindfulness, reminding us to appreciate what we have rather than longing for what we lack. To begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle into stillness. As you breathe, bring to mind one thing you're grateful for today. It could be something small, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, or something significant, like the support of a loved one. Hold that thought gently in your mind and let it fill your heart with a sense of appreciation. Now let's expand this feeling. Think of another moment or person that brings you joy. It might be a kind word someone shared with you, a meal that nourished you, or even the simple act of breathing. With each breath, allow gratitude to grow within you like a soft light spreading through your entire being. Notice how this practice shifts your energy, replacing any tension or worry with a sense of calm and contentment. As you continue, bring your awareness to the present moment. Feel the ground beneath you, the air around you, and the rhythm of your breath. Gratitude thrives in the here and now, in the small details we often overlook. Take a moment to appreciate the miracle of being alive, of having this moment to experience life in all its richness. Now, let's deepen this practice with a short guided meditation. Imagine yourself sitting in a peaceful garden, surrounded by nature's beauty. The sun is warm, the breeze is gentle, and the air is filled with the scent of flowers. As you sit here, notice the abundance around you, the vibrant colors, the soothing sounds, the feeling of connection to the earth. With each breath, silently say to yourself, I am grateful for this moment. I am grateful for this life. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and carry this sense of gratitude with you throughout your day. Let it color your interactions, your thoughts, and your actions. Gratitude is a practice, and like any practice, it grows stronger with time. The more we cultivate it, the more we begin to see the world through a lens of appreciation and wonder. Tomorrow, we'll dive into restorative yoga, a practice that complements the inner peace we've nurtured today. But for now, take a moment to reflect on the small joys that surround you. Let gratitude be your guide, reminding you that even in the midst of challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. As we transition into day 7, let's shift our focus to restorative yoga, a practice designed to bring deep relaxation and renewal to both body and mind. After exploring the emotional and spiritual aspects of gratitude yesterday, today we'll turn our attention to physical restoration, allowing ourselves to release tension and recharge our energy. Restorative yoga is all about slowing down, letting go, and creating space for healing. To begin, gather a few props like a yoga mat, a blanket, and perhaps a bolster or cushion. These tools will help support your body in each pose, allowing you to fully relax without strain. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you can move freely and without distractions. Let's start with a simple yet deeply calming pose, child's pose. Kneel on your mat, then sit back onto your heels and gently fold your torso forward, resting your forehead on the mat or a cushion. Extend your arms forward or let them rest by your sides. This pose gently stretches the lower back and hips while encouraging a sense of safety and surrender. Take slow, deep breaths here, allowing your body to soften with each exhale. Next, let's move into supported bridge pose. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the mat. Place a bolster or folded blanket under your hips, allowing your pelvis to rest comfortably on the support. Extend your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. This pose opens the chest and shoulders, releasing tension stored in the upper body. As you breathe deeply, imagine any stress or heaviness melting away, leaving you feeling lighter and more at ease. Now, let's transition into legs up the wall pose. Sit close to a wall and swing your legs up so they rest vertically against it. Your hips should be a few inches away from the wall, and your arms can rest by your sides or on your belly. This pose is incredibly soothing for the nervous system, helping to calm the mind and reduce fatigue. As you lie here, focus on the gentle rise and fall of your breath, letting go of any lingering tension in your legs or lower back. Finally, let's end with reclined bound angle pose. Lie on your back and bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall open to the sides. Place a cushion or rolled blanket under each knee for support. Rest your hands on your belly or by your sides. This pose gently opens the hips and chest, promoting a sense of openness and ease. As you settle into this position, take a moment to scan your body from head to toe, noticing any areas where you might still be holding tension. With each breath, invite those areas to soften and relax. Restorative yoga is not just about physical relaxation. It's a practice that nurtures the mind and spirit as well. By creating space for stillness, we allow ourselves to recharge and reconnect with our inner calm. These poses are especially helpful after a long day or during times of stress, offering a gentle reminder to slow down and care for ourselves. Tomorrow, we'll explore the power of silence in Zen practice, a natural complement to the deep relaxation we've cultivated today. But for now, take a moment to savor this sense of renewal. Let it remind you that rest is not a luxury, it's a vital part of living a balanced and mindful life. As we step into day 8, let's embrace the profound power of silence, a cornerstone of Zen practice. After the deep physical relaxation of restorative yoga yesterday, today we turn inward to explore the stillness of the mind. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it's a space where we can truly listen to ourselves, free from the distractions of the external world. In this quiet, we find clarity, presence, and a deeper connection to our inner selves. To begin, find a comfortable seated position on your mat or a cushion. You can sit cross-legged in a kneeling position, or even in a chair if that feels better for your body. The key is to keep your spine straight but not rigid, allowing your breath to flow naturally. Rest your hands gently on your knees or in your lap, palms facing up or down, whatever feels most grounding to you. Close your eyes softly and take a few deep breaths to settle into the moment. Now, let's begin our silent meditation. Start by bringing your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your nostrils. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest or belly with each inhale and exhale. There's no need to control or change your breath, simply observe it as it is. If your mind begins to wander, which it naturally will, gently guide your focus back to your breath without judgment. This act of returning to the breath is the heart of meditation. As you sit in silence, you may notice thoughts, emotions, or sensations arising. This is completely normal. Instead of pushing them away or getting caught up in them, try to observe them as if they were clouds passing through the sky. Acknowledge their presence, but let them drift by without attaching to them. If you find yourself carried away by a thought, gently remind yourself to return to the breath. This practice of observing without judgment helps us cultivate a sense of detachment and inner peace. Silence can feel uncomfortable at first, especially in a world filled with constant noise and stimulation. But over time, it becomes a refuge, a place where we can reconnect with our true selves. In this stillness, we often discover insights, clarity, and a sense of calm that we might not find amidst the busyness of daily life. Even a few minutes of silent meditation each day can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. As we near the end of this session, take a moment to notice how you feel. Has your mind settled? Do you feel more grounded or at ease? Remember, there's no right or wrong way to experience silence. It's simply about being present with whatever arises. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and take a moment to transition back into your day, carrying this sense of stillness with you. Tomorrow, we'll continue to build on this foundation of inner calm as we explore core strengthening yoga poses that support both physical and mental resilience. But for now, let the power of silence remind you that sometimes the most profound moments come from simply being still. Now that we've explored the stillness of silence, let's shift our focus to building strength both in the body and the mind. Today, on day 9, we'll dive into yoga poses that strengthen your core, a vital foundation for physical stability and mental resilience. A strong core isn't just about toned muscles, it's about creating a center of power that supports your posture, balance, and overall well-being. When your core is strong, you carry yourself with confidence both on and off the mat. Let's begin with the boat pose or Navasana, a classic posture that engages your entire core. Start by sitting on your mat with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Place your hands behind your thighs for support and lean back slightly to engage your abdominal muscles. As you exhale, lift your feet off the ground, bringing your shins parallel to the floor. If you're comfortable, extend your arms forward, palms facing each other, and straighten your legs to form a V shape with your body. Keep your spine long and your chest lifted, avoiding any rounding in your back. Hold this pose for 5 to 10 breaths, focusing on maintaining steady, even breathing. If you feel any strain in your lower back, you can keep your knees bent or lower your feet slightly. This is about building strength, not pushing beyond your limits. Next, let's move into the plank pose, a foundational posture that strengthens not only your core but also your arms, shoulders, and legs. Begin in a tabletop position with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Step your feet back one at a time to come into a high plank position. Your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels. Engage your core by drawing your navel toward your spine and press firmly through your palms and the balls of your feet. Avoid letting your hips sag or lifting them too high. Keep your body aligned and strong. Hold this pose for 20 to 30 seconds or longer if you feel steady. If you need to modify, you can lower your knees to the mat while keeping your core engaged. These poses might feel challenging at first, but that's exactly the point. Building core strength requires effort, patience, and consistency. As you practice, you'll notice not only physical changes, like improved posture and balance, but also mental benefits. A strong core helps you feel grounded and centered, giving you the resilience to face challenges with calm and determination. It's a reminder that strength isn't just about what you can see, it's about the inner stability you cultivate through practice. As you move through these poses, remember to breathe deeply and stay present. If your mind starts to wander or you feel frustration creeping in, bring your focus back to your breath. This connection between breath and movement is what makes yoga such a powerful tool for building both physical and mental strength. Tomorrow, we'll explore the Zen concept of non-attachment and how letting go of emotional baggage can free us to live more fully. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the effort you've put into strengthening your core today. Whether you held boat pose for 3 breaths or 30, you've taken a step toward greater resilience, and that's something to celebrate. Now that we've strengthened our core and built a foundation of resilience, let's turn our attention inward to explore a profound Zen concept, non-attachment. Today, on day 10, we'll delve into the practice of letting go, a transformative process that allows us to release emotional baggage and embrace the beauty of impermanence. Non-attachment doesn't mean we stop caring or disconnect from the world around us. Instead, it's about freeing ourselves from the grip of clinging to outcomes, possessions, or even emotions, so we can live with greater freedom and peace. To begin, let's take a moment to reflect on what attachment means in our lives. Think about the things you hold onto tightly: expectations, past experiences, or even relationships. While these attachments can feel comforting, they often weigh us down, creating tension and limiting our ability to fully experience the present moment. The practice of non-attachment invites us to loosen our grip, to trust in the natural flow of life, and to find contentment in what is rather than what we wish could be. Let's move into a meditation practice designed to help you release these attachments. Find a comfortable seated position, either on a cushion or a chair, with your spine tall and your hands resting gently on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle and your mind to soften. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in calmness and clarity. As you exhale, visualize letting go of any tension or resistance you're holding onto. Now, bring to mind something you've been clinging to, a thought, a memory, or an emotion. It might be something that feels heavy or unresolved. Picture it as an object in your hands, something you've been carrying with you. Notice how it feels to hold onto it. Is it warm or cold, light or heavy? Without judgment, simply observe it. Then, when you're ready, imagine gently placing it down in front of you. You're not pushing it away or denying its existence. You're simply choosing to set it aside, even if just for this moment. Feel the space that opens up within you as you release this burden. Next, shift your focus to the concept of impermanence. Reflect on the truth that everything in life is constantly changing: the seasons, the weather, even your thoughts and emotions. Nothing stays the same forever, and that's what makes life so precious. As you breathe in, acknowledge the fleeting nature of this moment. As you exhale, let go of the need to control or hold onto it. Instead, allow yourself to simply be here, fully present and open to whatever arises. If your mind begins to wander or you feel resistance, gently guide your attention back to your breath. Each inhale is an opportunity to ground yourself in the present. Each exhale is a chance to release what no longer serves you. Continue this practice for 5 to 10 minutes or as long as feels right for you. When you're ready to finish, take a few deep breaths, wiggle your fingers and toes, and slowly open your eyes. As you move through the rest of your day, carry this sense of lightness with you. Notice when you feel the urge to cling or control, and remind yourself that letting go doesn't mean losing. It means creating space for something new to emerge. By practicing non-attachment, we learn to flow with life's changes, finding peace in the midst of uncertainty. Tomorrow, we'll explore a calming evening routine to help you wind down and prepare for restful sleep. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the courage it takes to let go. Whether it's a small worry or a deep-seated fear, every act of release brings you closer to freedom and inner peace. And that's a step worth celebrating. As we transition from the practice of letting go, let's shift our focus to creating a peaceful end to your day. Today, on day 11, we'll explore an evening wind-down routine designed to help you release the day's tensions and prepare for a restful night's sleep. This practice combines gentle stretches, calming breathing exercises, and a short meditation to help you unwind and reconnect with a sense of calm. Begin by finding a quiet, comfortable space where you can move freely. Start with a few gentle stretches to release any physical tension you've accumulated throughout the day. Stand tall and take a deep breath in, reaching your arms overhead. As you exhale, slowly fold forward, letting your head and arms hang heavy. Allow your knees to soften and take a few breaths here, feeling the stretch along your back and hamstrings. When you're ready, roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time, returning to standing. Repeat this stretch 2 or 3 times, moving with your breath and letting go of any tightness in your body. Next, let's move into a seated position for a simple breathing exercise to calm the mind. Sit comfortably with your spine tall and your hands resting on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold the breath for a moment, then exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of any lingering stress or worry. Repeat this cycle 5 to 7 times, allowing each breath to bring you deeper into a state of relaxation. Now, let's transition into a short meditation to quiet the mind and prepare for sleep. Find a comfortable seated or lying position, ensuring your body is fully supported. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales without trying to change anything. As you breathe in, imagine drawing in a sense of peace and calm. As you breathe out, visualize releasing any thoughts or concerns from the day. If your mind begins to wander, gently guide your focus back to your breath. You might also choose to silently repeat a calming phrase such as "I am at peace" or "I release the day" to help anchor your attention. Continue this practice for 5 to 10 minutes or as long as feels right for you. When you're ready to finish, take a few deep breaths, wiggle your fingers and toes, and slowly open your eyes. As you move into the rest of your evening, carry this sense of calm with you. Avoid stimulating activities or screens and instead opt for something soothing, like reading a book or sipping a warm herbal tea. By creating a consistent wind-down routine, you signal to your body and mind that it's time to rest, making it easier to drift into a deep, restorative sleep. Tomorrow, we'll explore the Zen of walking meditation, a practice that brings mindfulness into motion. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the peace you've cultivated tonight. Each step you take toward restful sleep is a gift to your body, mind, and spirit. Sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now that we've explored the calming power of an evening wind-down routine, let's step into a new dimension of mindfulness with walking meditation. On day 12, we'll discover how to bring Zen into motion, transforming something as simple as walking into a profound practice of presence and awareness. Walking meditation is a beautiful way to connect with the present moment while moving, making it perfect for those who find stillness challenging or want to integrate mindfulness into their daily activities. To begin, find a quiet space where you can walk comfortably, whether it's indoors or outdoors. The key is to choose a path that allows you to take at least 10 to 15 steps without interruption. Stand tall, grounding your feet firmly on the earth, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. As you start walking, let your pace be slow and deliberate, almost as if you're moving through water. This isn't about reaching a destination, it's about being fully present with each step. Now, bring your attention to the sensations in your body as you walk. Feel the weight shift from one foot to the other, the gentle roll of your heel to your toes, and the way your arms swing naturally at your sides. Notice the connection between your feet and the ground beneath you. With each step, imagine you're planting seeds of mindfulness, leaving behind a trail of calm and awareness. Next, synchronize your breath with your steps. For example, you might inhale for 2 steps and exhale for 2 steps, or find a rhythm that feels natural to you. This connection between breath and movement helps anchor your mind in the present moment, preventing it from wandering into the past or future. If your thoughts do drift, gently guide your focus back to the sensation of walking and breathing. As you continue, you might also choose to silently repeat a phrase or mantra with each step, such as "here, now," or "peace with every step." This can deepen your sense of presence and intention. Walking meditation isn't about achieving a particular state. It's about observing and embracing whatever arises, whether it's calm, restlessness, or curiosity. By the end of your practice, take a moment to pause and notice how you feel. You might find that this simple act of mindful walking has brought a sense of clarity and groundedness to your day. Walking meditation is a reminder that mindfulness isn't confined to stillness. It can be woven into every movement, every step, and every breath. Tomorrow, we'll explore balancing poses for focus, which will help us cultivate mental clarity and stability. But for now, carry the lessons of walking meditation with you and see how you can bring this practice into your daily life. whether it's during a morning stroll or a quiet moment in your home. Every step is an opportunity to return to the present moment, one breath at a time. Now that we've embraced the mindful rhythm of walking meditation, let's shift our focus to stillness and stability with balancing poses. On day 13, we'll explore how poses like tree pose and eagle pose can sharpen your concentration and bring a sense of mental clarity to your practice. Balancing poses are not just about physical steadiness, they're a powerful way to train your mind to stay present and focused, even when faced with challenges. To begin, let's start with tree pose. Stand tall with your feet rooted firmly into the ground and take a moment to ground yourself with a few deep breaths. Shift your weight onto your left foot and slowly lift your right foot off the ground. Place the sole of your right foot against your left inner thigh, calf, or ankle, wherever feels comfortable and stable for you. Bring your hands together at your heart center, or if you're feeling steady, extend them overhead like branches reaching toward the sky. As you hold this pose, notice how your body naturally adjusts to maintain balance. If you wobble, that's okay. It's all part of the process. The key is to keep your gaze fixed on a single point in front of you, known as a drishti. This focal point helps anchor your mind, preventing it from wandering. With each breath, imagine yourself growing taller and more rooted, like a tree firmly planted in the earth. Tree pose teaches us that balance isn't about perfection, it's about finding stability amidst movement and change. Next, let's move into eagle pose, which adds an extra layer of challenge and focus. Begin by standing tall and crossing your right thigh over your left thigh. If possible, hook your right foot behind your left calf. Then, cross your right arm under your left arm, bending your elbows and bringing your palms together. If this feels too intense, you can simply cross your arms in front of your chest. Eagle pose requires both physical and mental coordination. As you hold the pose, notice how your breath becomes a tool to steady your body and calm your mind. The act of wrapping your limbs around each other creates a sense of containment, almost like a cocoon, helping you turn inward and focus. This pose is a reminder that sometimes, to find clarity, we need to simplify and draw our attention inward, letting go of distractions. Balancing poses like these are more than just physical exercises, they're metaphors for life. They teach us to stay grounded even when things feel uncertain, to focus our attention when distractions arise, and to embrace imperfection as part of the journey. By practicing these poses regularly, you'll not only build physical strength and stability, but also cultivate a sharper, more resilient mind. Tomorrow, we'll take a moment to reflect on our progress so far, celebrating how far we've come and preparing for the second half of this journey. But for now, carry the lessons of these balancing poses with you and notice how they help you stay centered and focused both on and off the mat. Every moment of balance is a step toward greater clarity and presence. As we step into day 14, let's take a moment to pause and reflect on how far we've come. This midpoint in our 30-day journey is the perfect time to celebrate our progress, acknowledge the challenges we've faced, and gather the energy to move forward with renewed focus. Reflection is a cornerstone of Zen practice, allowing us to see our growth clearly and realign with our intentions. Think back to where you started, those first days of setting intentions, learning the basics of Zen Yoga, and exploring the art of mindful breathing. Notice how your practice has evolved. Maybe you've found it easier to sit in stillness, or perhaps you've discovered a new sense of calm during moments of stress. Even small shifts like feeling more grounded or noticing your breath more often are worth celebrating. Progress isn't always about perfection. It's about the subtle changes that add up over time. Of course, challenges are part of the journey. Maybe there were days when meditation felt difficult or balancing poses tested your patience. That's completely normal. The key is to approach these challenges with curiosity rather than frustration. Ask yourself, what did those moments teach you? Did they reveal areas where you could be gentler with yourself or more consistent in your practice? Every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and every stumble is a chance to learn. To stay motivated for the second half of this journey, try setting small, achievable goals. Maybe you want to deepen your meditation practice, hold a balancing pose a little longer, or simply show up on your mat every day. Whatever your goal, make it something that feels meaningful and realistic. And remember, motivation often follows action, even on days when you don't feel like practicing. Showing up can reignite your enthusiasm. Another way to stay inspired is to reconnect with your why. Why did you start this journey? Was it to find more peace, to build strength, or to cultivate mindfulness? Revisiting your intentions can help you stay aligned with your purpose, especially when the path feels uncertain. And don't forget to celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Each step forward is a victory worth acknowledging. As we move into the second half of this journey, let's carry the lessons of the past 14 days with us. Every breath, every pose, every moment of stillness has been building towards something greater. Tomorrow, we'll dive deeper into advanced meditation techniques, but for now, take this time to reflect, recharge, and recommit to your practice. You've already come so far. Imagine where the next 14 days could take you. Now that we've taken time to reflect and recharge, let's move into day 15, where we'll explore ways to deepen your meditation practice. This is where we begin to go beyond the basics, introducing techniques that can help you cultivate even greater self-awareness and inner clarity. These advanced practices are designed to help you connect more deeply with your body, mind, and emotions, creating a richer and more transformative experience. One powerful technique we'll focus on today is body scanning. This practice involves bringing your attention to different parts of your body, one at a time, and noticing any sensations, tension, or areas of ease. Start by finding a comfortable seated or lying position. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle in. Then begin at the top of your head. Slowly move your awareness down through your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, and your jaw. Notice any tightness or relaxation without trying to change anything. Continue this scan all the way down to your toes, spending a few moments on each area. Body scanning helps you become more attuned to the subtle signals your body sends, fostering a deeper connection between your physical and mental states. Another technique we'll explore is visualization. This practice uses the power of your imagination to create mental images that promote calm, focus, or healing. To begin, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Now, imagine a place that feels peaceful and safe to you. It could be a beach, a forest, or even a cozy room. Picture the details, the colors, the sounds, the textures. Allow yourself to fully immerse in this mental space, letting it bring a sense of calm and clarity. Visualization can be especially helpful for reducing stress and enhancing focus, as it gives your mind a positive anchor to return to. Both body scanning and visualization are tools to deepen your self-awareness. They encourage you to observe your inner world with curiosity and compassion, helping you uncover patterns or emotions that may have been hidden beneath the surface. Over time, these practices can lead to greater emotional balance, mental clarity, and a stronger sense of presence in your daily life. As you try these techniques, remember that there's no right or wrong way to meditate. Some days your mind may feel calm and focused, while other days it might wander more than usual. That's okay. The goal isn't to achieve a perfect state of stillness, but to cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself. Each time you sit down to meditate, you're strengthening your ability to observe without judgment and to return to the present moment. Tomorrow, we'll explore the Zen concept of wabi-sabi, the beauty of imperfection, and how it can inspire us to embrace life's imperfections with grace. But for now, take this time to experiment with body scanning and visualization, and notice how these practices deepen your connection to yourself. You're building a foundation of mindfulness that will continue to grow with each day of this journey. As we step into day 16, let's shift our focus to a profound Zen concept that invites us to see the world and ourselves in a new light. Today, we'll explore the philosophy of wabi-sabi, a Japanese aesthetic that celebrates the beauty of imperfection, impermanence, and simplicity. At its core, wabi-sabi teaches us to find grace in the flawed, the weathered, and the incomplete. It's a reminder that life's most meaningful moments often arise from what's raw, unpolished, and authentic. To begin, let's reflect on how wabi-sabi can transform our perspective. Think about an old teacup with cracks running through it. Instead of seeing it as broken, wabi-sabi invites us to admire the story it tells, the history it holds, the hands that have held it, and the unique beauty of its imperfections. This philosophy encourages us to embrace our own cracks, our struggles, and our imperfections, not as flaws to fix but as marks of a life fully lived. It's about finding peace in the natural cycles of growth, decay, and renewal. Now, let's bring this concept into our meditation practice. Find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle and your mind to soften. As you breathe, bring to mind something in your life that feels imperfect, a situation, a relationship, or even a part of yourself. Instead of resisting or judging it, try to see it through the lens of wabi-sabi. Notice its unique qualities, its history, and the lessons it holds. Imagine wrapping it in a sense of gentle acceptance, as if you're holding it with the same care you'd give to that cracked teacup. As you continue to breathe, expand this sense of acceptance to other areas of your life. Reflect on the beauty of simplicity, the quiet moments, the unadorned spaces, the raw and unfiltered experiences. Let go of the need for perfection and instead find joy in what is. Notice how this shift in perspective brings a sense of calm and gratitude. Wabi-sabi reminds us that life's imperfections are not obstacles but opportunities to connect more deeply with ourselves and the world around us. As we close this meditation, carry the spirit of wabi-sabi with you throughout the day. Notice the beauty in the ordinary, the charm in the imperfect, and the wisdom in the simple. Tomorrow, we'll continue this journey by focusing on yoga poses that support back health, helping you build strength and resilience in both body and mind. But for now, take a moment to appreciate the unique, imperfect, and beautiful tapestry of your life. Moving into day 17, we turn our attention to a vital aspect of our physical and mental well-being, our back health. A strong, flexible spine not only supports our posture but also plays a crucial role in our overall vitality. Today, we'll explore a few simple yet powerful yoga poses designed to nurture and strengthen your back, helping you move through life with greater ease and resilience. Let's begin with the cat-cow pose, a gentle flow that brings movement and awareness to the spine. Start on your hands and knees, aligning your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. As you inhale, arch your back, lifting your chest and tailbone toward the ceiling. This is cow pose. As you exhale, round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest and drawing your belly toward your back. This is cat pose. Flow between these two positions for several breaths, allowing the movement to release tension and create space along your spine. This pose not only improves flexibility, but also encourages mindfulness as you synchronize your breath with each motion. Next, we'll move into child's pose, a deeply restorative posture that gently stretches the lower back and hips. From your hands and knees, sit back onto your heels and extend your arms forward, lowering your chest toward the mat. Rest your forehead on the ground and let your entire body relax. Breathe deeply here, feeling the gentle release of tension in your back and shoulders. Child's pose is a wonderful way to reconnect with your breath and offer your spine a moment of rest and renewal. Maintaining a healthy back is about more than just physical strength. It's about creating balance and harmony in both body and mind. A strong spine supports not only your posture but also your energy levels, your mood, and your ability to stay present in each moment. By incorporating these poses into your daily routine, you're not just caring for your back, you're nurturing your overall well-being. As we close today's practice, take a moment to notice how your body feels. Carry this sense of care and awareness with you as you move through the rest of your day. Tomorrow, we'll delve into the role of mantras in Zen practice, exploring how these powerful phrases can help cultivate focus and inner peace. But for now, honor the strength and resilience of your body, and remember that every small step you take toward self-care is a step toward a healthier, more vibrant you. Now, as we step into day 18, we shift our focus to the transformative power of mantras in Zen practice. Mantras are more than just words or phrases. They are tools for centering the mind, cultivating focus, and inviting inner peace. Rooted in ancient traditions, mantras serve as anchors, helping us return to the present moment and quiet the chatter of the mind. Today, we'll explore how to incorporate mantras into your meditation practice and guide you through a simple yet profound mantra meditation. To begin, let's understand what a mantra is. A mantra is a word, phrase, or sound repeated silently or aloud to aid concentration and deepen awareness. In Zen practice, mantras are often used to create a rhythm that aligns with the breath, allowing the mind to settle into stillness. The repetition of a mantra can help you let go of distractions and connect with a sense of calm and clarity. For this practice, we'll use the mantra Soham, which translates to I am in Sanskrit. This mantra is deeply grounding and helps you connect with your true essence. Find a comfortable seated position, either on a cushion or a chair, with your spine straight and your hands resting gently on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to relax and your mind to settle. As you inhale, silently say the word So, and as you exhale, silently say Hum. Let the rhythm of your breath guide the repetition of the mantra. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring your focus back to the mantra without judgment or frustration. This practice is not about achieving perfection, but about returning to the present moment again and again. Continue this meditation for 5 to 10 minutes or longer if you feel comfortable. As you repeat the mantra, notice how it creates a sense of inner stillness and connection. The more you practice, the more you'll find that the mantra becomes a natural part of your awareness, helping you stay centered even in the midst of life's challenges. Mantras are not just for meditation. They can be used throughout your day to bring mindfulness into everyday activities. Whether you're walking, cooking, or working, silently repeating a mantra can help you stay present and focused. Over time, this practice can deepen your sense of inner peace and resilience. As we conclude today's session, take a moment to reflect on how the mantra made you feel. Carry this sense of calm and focus with you as you move through the rest of your day. Tomorrow, we'll explore the importance of flexibility in both body and mind, introducing poses that help you stretch and grow in new ways. But for now, honor the stillness you've cultivated and trust in the power of your practice to guide you forward. Now, as we move into day 19, we turn our attention to the art of building flexibility both in the body and the mind. Flexibility is not just about touching your toes or bending into impressive shapes. It's about cultivating a sense of openness, adaptability, and resilience in every aspect of your life. Today, we'll explore a series of yoga poses designed to gently stretch and lengthen your muscles, helping you move with greater ease and grace. To begin, let's focus on forward folds, a foundational pose that promotes flexibility in the hamstrings, lower back, and spine. Start by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. As you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward, letting your head and arms hang heavy. If your hands don't reach the floor, that's perfectly fine. Bend your knees slightly to make the pose more accessible. The goal here isn't to force yourself into a deep stretch, but to honor where your body is today. Take a few deep breaths here, allowing your spine to release tension with each exhale. Next, let's transition to a seated stretch, such as seated forward fold. Sit on your mat with your legs extended straight in front of you. Inhale and lengthen your spine, reaching your arms overhead. As you exhale, fold forward from your hips, reaching for your feet or shins. Again, if you can't reach your feet, use a strap or towel to bridge the gap. The key is to move with intention and patience, avoiding any strain or discomfort. Hold this pose for several breaths, feeling the gentle stretch along the back of your legs and spine. Flexibility is a journey, not a destination. It's important to approach these poses with a mindset of curiosity and self-compassion. Progress may be slow, and that's okay. Each time you practice, you're creating space not just in your muscles but in your mind as well. Over time, you'll notice that your body becomes more open and responsive, and you'll carry this sense of ease into your daily life. As we wrap up today's practice, take a moment to appreciate the effort you've made. Flexibility isn't about achieving perfection. It's about showing up, being present, and embracing the process. Tomorrow, we'll explore the symbolism of Zen gardens and how they reflect the mind, offering a unique meditation practice inspired by their principles. But for now, carry this sense of openness with you and trust in the gradual unfolding of your journey. Now, as we step into day 20, let's shift our focus to the serene and contemplative world of Zen gardens. These tranquil spaces are more than just beautiful arrangements of rocks, sand, and plants. They are profound metaphors for the mind. A Zen garden is designed to evoke a sense of calm and clarity, mirroring the way we can cultivate stillness and order within ourselves. Each element in the garden holds meaning. The raked sand represents the flow of thoughts, the rocks symbolize stability, and the carefully placed plants remind us of growth and impermanence. Together, they create a harmonious balance, much like the balance we seek in our own lives. To connect with this metaphor, let's begin a meditation practice inspired by the principles of Zen gardening. Find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably, either on a cushion or a chair. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle into stillness. As you breathe, imagine yourself standing at the edge of a Zen garden. Visualize the raked sand, its patterns flowing like gentle waves. Notice how each line is deliberate yet fluid, a reminder that our thoughts, too, can be guided with intention and care. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to the image of the garden, just as a gardener might rake the sand to restore its order. Now, bring your attention to the rocks in your mental garden. These represent the unchanging aspects of your life, your core values, your inner strength. Feel their solidity and grounding presence. As you breathe, imagine placing a rock in your garden, symbolizing something in your life that provides stability and support. It could be a relationship, a personal belief, or a daily practice that anchors you. Hold this image in your mind, allowing it to deepen your sense of calm and rootedness. Finally, turn your focus to the plants in your garden. These symbolize growth, change, and the beauty of impermanence. Just as plants grow and change with the seasons, so do we. Reflect on an area of your life where you are experiencing growth or transformation. It might be a new skill you're learning, a challenge you're overcoming, or a shift in your perspective. Visualize this growth as a small plant in your garden, nurtured by your attention and care. As you conclude this meditation, take a moment to appreciate the harmony of your inner Zen garden. The flowing sand, the steadfast rocks, and the growing plants all coexist in balance, just as your thoughts, values, and personal growth do within you. Carry this sense of harmony with you as you move through your day, remembering that, like a Zen garden, your mind is a space of beauty, order, and endless possibility. Tomorrow, we'll explore yoga poses that stimulate energy flow, invigorating both body and mind. But for now, let this meditation remind you of the peace and clarity that comes from tending to your inner landscape with care and intention. As we move into day 21, let's shift our focus to energizing the body and mind through yoga poses that stimulate energy flow. Today, we'll explore movements designed to awaken your vitality, leaving you feeling refreshed and invigorated. These poses, like sun salutations and warrior sequences, are not just physical exercises, they are powerful tools to help you tap into your inner energy and channel it throughout your entire being. Let's begin with sun salutations, a dynamic series of poses that flow together like a dance. Start by standing tall at the top of your mat, feet grounded and hands at your heart. Inhale deeply as you reach your arms overhead, stretching toward the sky. Exhale as you fold forward, bringing your hands to the mat or your shins. Inhale again, lifting your chest halfway into a gentle back bend, and exhale as you step or jump back into a plank pose. Lower down with control, then press into upward facing dog, lifting your chest and opening your heart. Exhale as you shift into downward facing dog, grounding through your hands and feet while lengthening your spine. From here, step or jump your feet forward, returning to a forward fold, and rise back up to standing with your arms overhead. This flowing sequence not only warms up the body but also awakens your energy, connecting breath with movement in a way that feels both grounding and uplifting. Next, let's move into the warrior sequences, which build strength and focus while energizing the body. Begin in a standing position, then step one foot back into a lunge, turning your back foot slightly outward. Extend your arms out to the sides, parallel to the floor, and gaze over your front fingertips. This is Warrior 2, a pose that cultivates stability and power. Feel the energy radiating through your legs and arms as you hold this position, breathing deeply. From here, transition into Warrior 1 by pivoting your back foot forward and lifting your arms overhead. This pose opens the chest and strengthens the legs, creating a sense of determination and vitality. Finally, flow into Warrior 3 by shifting your weight onto your front leg and extending your back leg straight behind you, arms reaching forward. This balancing pose challenges your focus while energizing your entire body. These poses are more than just physical movements. They are a way to connect with your inner energy and channel it into every part of your life. As you flow through sun salutations and warrior sequences, notice how your breath becomes a bridge between your body and mind, guiding you into a state of heightened awareness and vitality. By the end of this practice, you'll feel a renewed sense of energy, ready to take on the day with clarity and purpose. Tomorrow, we'll dive into the practice of Zazen, a seated meditation that brings stillness and insight. But for now, let these energizing poses remind you of the power you hold within, ready to flow through every moment of your life. Now that we've explored energizing yoga poses, let's shift our focus inward to the practice of Zazen, a cornerstone of Zen Buddhism. Zazen, or seated meditation, is a profound way to cultivate stillness and deepen your connection to the present moment. Unlike the dynamic movements of yoga, Zazen invites you to sit in quiet observation, allowing your mind to settle and your awareness to expand. To begin, find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on a cushion, a meditation bench, or even a chair, whatever supports your body in an upright, stable posture. Rest your hands in your lap with your palms facing upward, one hand gently cradling the other. Let your thumbs touch lightly, forming a soft oval. This hand position, known as the cosmic mudra, helps to center your energy and focus your mind. Close your eyes or lower your gaze, softening your vision. Take a deep breath in, feeling your spine lengthen, and exhale, releasing any tension in your shoulders or jaw. Allow your breath to flow naturally without trying to control it. The key to Zazen is not to force anything but to simply be present with whatever arises. As you sit, you may notice thoughts, emotions, or sensations coming and going. This is completely natural. Instead of engaging with them, practice observing them without judgment. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. Acknowledge them, but let them drift by without holding on. If you find yourself getting caught up in a thought, gently bring your attention back to your breath or the sensation of your hands resting in your lap. Zazen is not about achieving a particular state or clearing your mind entirely. It's about being fully present with whatever is happening in this moment. Through this practice, you cultivate a deep sense of stillness and clarity, allowing you to see things as they truly are, free from the filters of judgment or distraction. The beauty of Zazen lies in its simplicity. It requires no special tools or techniques, just your willingness to sit and be present. Over time, this practice can help you develop greater patience, insight, and inner peace. It's a powerful way to ground yourself, especially in the midst of a busy or chaotic day. As we move forward in our journey, remember that Zazen is not just a meditation practice, it's a way of being. It teaches us to approach life with openness and curiosity, embracing each moment as it unfolds. Tomorrow, we'll explore how to overcome mental blocks in meditation and yoga, but for now, take a few moments to sit in stillness and experience the quiet power of Zazen. Now that we've spent time cultivating stillness through Zazen, let's turn our attention to a challenge many of us face on this journey: overcoming mental blocks. Whether you're new to meditation and yoga or have been practicing for years, it's natural to encounter moments when your mind feels cluttered, restless, or resistant. These mental obstacles can make it difficult to stay present, but with the right strategies, you can navigate them with ease and continue to deepen your practice. One of the most common mental blocks is the feeling of restlessness. You might find yourself fidgeting, constantly adjusting your posture, or feeling like you need to move. When this happens, remind yourself that restlessness is just another sensation passing through your awareness. Instead of fighting it, try acknowledging it with curiosity. Notice where you feel it in your body, perhaps in your legs, your hands, or your chest. Take a deep breath and imagine that restlessness as a wave, rising and then gently subsiding. By observing it without judgment, you allow it to dissolve on its own. Another frequent challenge is the tendency to get caught up in thoughts. During meditation or yoga, your mind might wander to your to-do list, a recent conversation, or even a random memory. This is completely normal. The key is not to berate yourself for losing focus, but to gently guide your attention back to the present moment. One effective technique is to use an anchor, such as your breath, a mantra, or the sensation of your body against the floor or cushion. Each time you notice your mind drifting, return to your anchor with kindness and patience. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to stay present. Self-doubt can also creep in, especially if you feel like you're not doing it right. You might wonder if you're meditating correctly or if your yoga poses are good enough. Remember, there's no perfect way to practice. Meditation and yoga are not about achieving a specific outcome, but about showing up and being present with whatever arises. If self-doubt arises, try reframing it as an opportunity to practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that this journey is about progress, not perfection. Distractions, whether internal or external, are another common obstacle. You might hear noises outside, feel discomfort in your body, or notice a surge of emotions. Instead of viewing these as interruptions, see them as part of the practice. Each distraction is an invitation to return to the present moment. If external noises bother you, try incorporating them into your meditation. Notice the sound, observe how it changes, and let it become part of your awareness. If physical discomfort arises, adjust your posture mindfully and use the sensation as a focal point for your attention. Finally, impatience can be a significant mental block. You might feel frustrated if your mind feels busy or if you're not experiencing the calm you hoped for. Remember, meditation and yoga are practices, not performances. Each session is an opportunity to cultivate awareness, regardless of how it feels in the moment. Trust the process and know that even a few minutes of mindful presence can have a profound impact over time. As we continue this journey, keep in mind that mental blocks are not obstacles to avoid, but opportunities to grow. Each time you encounter restlessness, self-doubt, or distraction, you're strengthening your ability to stay present and resilient. Tomorrow, we'll explore how yoga can help release stored emotions, but for now, take a moment to reflect on how you can approach mental blocks with curiosity and compassion. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate them, but to meet them with openness and grace. moving into today's practice, we'll explore how yoga can serve as a powerful tool for emotional release. Often, emotions like stress, sadness, or frustration can become stored in the body, particularly in areas like the hips, chest, and shoulders. Through specific yoga poses, we can create space to release these emotions, allowing us to feel lighter and more at ease. This connection between physical movement and emotional healing is one of the most profound aspects of a yoga practice. Let's begin with hip openers, which are especially effective for releasing stored tension. The hips are often referred to as the body's emotional junk drawer, holding onto feelings we may not even realize are there. One of the most accessible hip opening poses is pigeon pose. Start in a tabletop position, then bring your right knee forward, placing it behind your right wrist. Extend your left leg straight back, keeping your hips square. If this feels intense, you can place a cushion or block under your right hip for support. As you settle into the pose, take slow, deep breaths and notice any sensations that arise. You might feel tightness, discomfort, or even an emotional release. Whatever comes up, allow it to flow through you without judgment. Stay here for several breaths, then gently switch sides. Next, let's move into heart-opening poses, which help release emotions stored in the chest and shoulders. A simple yet powerful heart opener is camel pose. Begin by kneeling on your mat with your knees hip-width apart. Place your hands on your lower back for support. Then slowly arch your upper body backward, lifting your chest toward the ceiling. If it feels comfortable, you can reach your hands toward your heels. Keep your neck relaxed and your breath steady. This pose not only stretches the front of the body, but also encourages vulnerability and openness. As you hold the pose, notice if any emotions surface, perhaps a sense of relief, joy, or even sadness. Allow yourself to feel whatever arises, knowing that this is part of the healing process. Another effective pose for emotional release is child's pose, which gently stretches the lower back and hips while promoting a sense of safety and surrender. Start by kneeling on your mat, then sit back on your heels and fold your torso forward, extending your arms out in front of you. Rest your forehead on the mat and take slow, deep breaths. This pose invites you to let go of tension and surrender to the present moment. As you breathe, imagine any stored emotions melting away with each exhale. The connection between physical and emotional release is deeply rooted in the mind-body relationship. When we hold onto emotions, they often manifest as physical tension. By creating space in the body through yoga, we also create space in the mind, allowing emotions to surface and be released. This process can feel vulnerable, but it's an essential part of healing and growth. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to experience emotional release. It's about honoring what your body and mind need in the moment. As we close today's practice, take a moment to reflect on how these poses made you feel. Did you notice any emotions coming to the surface? How did your body respond to the stretches? Tomorrow, we'll explore the Zen tea ceremony as a mindfulness practice, but for now, carry this sense of openness and release with you. Remember, yoga is not just about physical flexibility, it's about creating space for emotional freedom and inner peace. Now, let's step into a practice that invites mindfulness through simplicity and ritual, the Zen tea ceremony. This ancient tradition is more than just preparing and drinking tea. It's a meditative act that cultivates presence, gratitude, and a deep connection to the moment. The tea ceremony teaches us to slow down, to appreciate the small details, and to find beauty in the ordinary. Today, we'll explore how this ritual can become a powerful mindfulness practice, guiding you to savor each moment with intention and awareness. To begin, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Gather a cup, some tea leaves, or a tea bag and hot water. The act of preparing the tea is the first step in this meditation. As you boil the water, notice the sound it makes as it heats up, the gentle bubbling, the rising steam. When the water is ready, pour it slowly over the tea leaves or bag. Watch as the color of the water changes, transforming into a rich, warm hue. Take a moment to appreciate the aroma that fills the air, letting it ground you in the present. Now hold the cup in your hands and feel its warmth. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in, allowing the scent of the tea to fill your senses. As you exhale, let go of any tension or distractions. With each sip, focus on the taste, the temperature, and the sensation of the tea as it moves through your body. Notice how it feels to hold the cup, to lift it to your lips, and to set it down again. These small, deliberate actions are where mindfulness lives. The Zen tea ceremony reminds us that every moment is an opportunity to practice presence. It's not about rushing through the experience, but about savoring it fully. As you drink, let your mind settle. If thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently bring your attention back to the tea. This practice of returning to the present is at the heart of mindfulness. By the end of this ritual, you may notice a sense of calm and clarity. The tea ceremony is a reminder that even the simplest acts can become profound when approached with intention. Tomorrow, we'll focus on strengthening the lower body through yoga, but for now, carry this sense of mindfulness with you. Whether you're drinking tea, walking, or simply breathing, remember that every moment is an invitation to be fully present. Now that we've explored the mindfulness of the Zen tea ceremony, let's shift our focus to building physical strength and stability. Today, we'll dive into yoga poses specifically designed to strengthen the lower body. These poses not only enhance physical endurance but also cultivate a sense of groundedness and balance, both on and off the mat. We'll start with the chair pose, a powerful posture that engages the legs, glutes, and core. Begin by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. As you inhale, raise your arms overhead, palms facing each other. On your exhale, bend your knees and lower your hips as if you're sitting back into an imaginary chair. Keep your weight in your heels and your chest lifted. Hold this pose for 5 breaths, feeling the burn in your thighs and the activation of your lower body. Chair pose is excellent for building leg strength and improving overall stability. Next, we'll move into a lunge sequence. Step your right foot forward into a low lunge, ensuring your knee is directly above your ankle. Your left leg extends back with the heel lifted and the knee hovering just above the ground. Place your hands on your hips or bring them together at your heart center. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press through your right heel to rise into a high lunge. This movement strengthens the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes while also improving balance. Repeat this sequence on the other side, stepping your left foot forward and extending your right leg back. These poses not only build physical strength but also teach us to find stability in challenging moments. Just as we ground ourselves in mindfulness during meditation, these postures encourage us to root down through our feet and connect with the earth beneath us. The endurance you develop in your lower body mirrors the mental resilience we cultivate through Zen practices. As you flow through these poses, remember to breathe deeply and move with intention. If you feel your muscles shaking, that's a sign of growth. Embrace it. Tomorrow, we'll explore the art of mindful eating, but for now, take a moment to appreciate the strength you're building, both physically and mentally. Carry this sense of groundedness with you as you move through the rest of your day. Now that we've strengthened our bodies and grounded ourselves through yoga, let's turn our attention to another essential aspect of Zen practice, the art of mindful eating. In our fast-paced world, meals often become rushed or distracted, but today we'll explore how to bring mindfulness to the table, transforming eating into a deeply nourishing and intentional experience. Mindful eating is rooted in the Zen philosophy of being fully present in each moment. It's about savoring every bite, appreciating the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food, and cultivating gratitude for the nourishment it provides. This practice not only enhances your relationship with food, but also fosters a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. To begin, let's set the stage for a mindful meal. Before you eat, take a moment to pause and breathe. Notice the food in front of you, its colors, shapes, and the effort that went into preparing it. As you pick up your utensil or food, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your full attention to the act of eating. Chew slowly, allowing yourself to truly taste and experience each bite. Notice the sensations in your mouth, the way the flavors unfold, and how your body responds. This simple act of slowing down can transform eating from a routine task into a meditative practice. Now, let's incorporate a short meditation to deepen this experience. Find a comfortable seated position with your meal in front of you. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. With each exhale, release any tension or distractions. When you're ready, open your eyes and look at your food. Silently express gratitude for the earth that grew it, the hands that prepared it, and the energy it will provide. As you take your first bite, focus entirely on the act of eating. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the present moment, to the taste and texture of your food. Mindful eating isn't just about what you eat, but how you eat. It's a reminder to approach each meal with intention and appreciation, honoring the nourishment it brings to your body and spirit. By practicing this, you'll find that meals become more satisfying, and you'll develop a healthier, more balanced relationship with food. As we wrap up today's practice, carry this sense of mindfulness into your next meal. Whether it's a quick snack or a full dinner, take a moment to pause, breathe, and savor. Tomorrow, we'll explore yoga poses that promote inner peace, but for now, enjoy the simple yet profound act of eating with gratitude and presence. As we move forward in our journey, let's shift our focus to cultivating inner peace through restorative yoga and meditation. After exploring the mindful art of eating, we now turn to practices that nurture not just the body, but also the mind and spirit. Inner peace is not something we find outside ourselves, it's a state we cultivate within, and today's session is designed to help you do just that. Restorative yoga is a gentle yet powerful way to invite calm and stillness into your life. Unlike more active yoga styles, restorative poses are held for longer periods, allowing your body to fully relax and your mind to settle. These poses are supported by props like blankets, bolsters, or even pillows, creating a sense of comfort and safety. The goal is not to stretch or strengthen, but to release tension and create space for peace to arise. Let's begin with a simple yet deeply calming pose, child's pose. Start by kneeling on your mat, then slowly lower your torso forward, resting your forehead on the ground. Extend your arms in front of you or let them rest by your sides, whichever feels more comfortable. If your forehead doesn't quite reach the mat, place a folded blanket or cushion beneath it for support. Close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths, allowing your body to sink into the pose. Feel the gentle stretch in your back and the grounding sensation of being fully supported by the earth. Stay here for several breaths, letting go of any tension or stress with each exhale. Next, we'll move into a supported reclining bound angle pose. Sit on your mat and bring the soles of your feet together, letting your knees fall open to the sides. Place a bolster or folded blanket behind you, then slowly recline onto it, allowing your back and head to rest fully. If your knees feel strained, place cushions or blocks beneath them for support. Close your eyes and let your hands rest gently on your belly or by your sides. As you breathe, imagine each inhale filling your body with calm and each exhale releasing any lingering worries. This pose opens the heart and hips, creating a sense of vulnerability and acceptance, key elements of inner peace. To deepen this practice, let's incorporate a short meditation. Find a comfortable seated position or remain in your restorative pose. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhales and exhales without trying to change them. As you breathe, silently repeat a phrase of self-compassion such as "I am enough" or "I accept myself as I am." If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to your breath and your chosen phrase. This meditation is a reminder to treat yourself with kindness and to embrace all parts of who you are without judgment. Inner peace is not about eliminating challenges or achieving perfection. It's about finding stillness amidst the chaos and learning to meet yourself with compassion. Through restorative yoga and meditation, you create a sanctuary within, a place where you can return to whenever life feels overwhelming. As we close today's practice, carry this sense of peace with you, knowing that it's always available, no matter what's happening around you. Tomorrow, we'll reflect on our journey and prepare for the final day, but for now, take a moment to honor yourself and the peace you've cultivated today. Rest, breathe, and simply be. As we approach the final day of our 30-day journey, it's time to pause and reflect on how far we've come. Over the past weeks, we've explored the depths of Zen Yoga and meditation, uncovering tools to cultivate mindfulness, resilience, and inner peace. Each day has been a step toward greater self-awareness, and today we take a moment to honor that progress. This is not just about looking back, it's about preparing ourselves to carry these practices forward beyond this journey and into our daily lives. Let's begin with a meditation focused on gratitude and self-reflection. Find a comfortable seated position, either on your mat or in a chair. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle and your mind to quiet. As you breathe, bring to mind one moment from this journey that felt particularly meaningful to you. It might be a pose that helped you release tension, a meditation that brought clarity, or simply a day when you felt deeply connected to yourself. Hold that memory gently in your awareness, and as you do, silently say, "Thank you." Thank yourself for showing up, for being open to growth, and for committing to this practice. Gratitude is a powerful way to honor the effort you've put into this journey. Now, expand your awareness to include the people, experiences, and even challenges that have supported you along the way. Perhaps it was a teacher, a loved one, or even a moment of struggle that taught you something valuable. With each inhale, breathe in gratitude for these gifts, and with each exhale, release any lingering resistance or doubt. Gratitude isn't just about the good moments, it's about recognizing the lessons in every experience, even the difficult ones. This practice helps us see the fullness of our journey and appreciate the growth that comes from it. As we prepare for the final day, let's also take a moment to reflect on what we've learned about ourselves. What habits or patterns have you noticed? What has surprised you? What do you want to carry forward into your life beyond these 30 days? There's no need to judge or analyze, simply observe with curiosity and compassion. This reflection is an invitation to deepen your understanding of yourself and to set intentions for the future. To close this meditation, bring your hands to your heart and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, silently affirm, "I am grateful for this journey and I am ready for what comes next." Carry this sense of gratitude and readiness with you as we move into the final day. Tomorrow, we'll celebrate all that we've accomplished, but for now, take a moment to rest in the stillness and acknowledge the peace you've cultivated within. As we step into the 30th and final day of our journey, let's take a moment to celebrate all that we've accomplished. This is not just the end of a 30-day practice. It's the beginning of a new chapter where the lessons of Zen Yoga and meditation become a natural part of your daily life. Today, we honor the growth, the stillness, and the peace we've cultivated together. Let's begin with a celebratory yoga and meditation session designed to fill you with gratitude, joy, and a deep sense of connection to yourself and the world around you. Find a comfortable space where you can move freely and take a moment to set your intention for this final practice. What do you want to carry forward from this journey? Is it a sense of calm, a deeper connection to your breath, or perhaps the ability to find stillness even in the midst of chaos? Whatever it is, hold that intention gently in your heart as we begin. Start by standing tall in mountain pose, grounding your feet into the earth. Feel the strength and stability you've built over these 30 days. Take a deep breath in, lifting your arms overhead, and as you exhale, fold forward into a gentle forward bend. Let your head hang heavy, releasing any tension in your neck and shoulders. With each inhale, lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, sink a little deeper into the stretch. This is your body's way of saying thank you for the care and attention you've given it. From here, step back into downward facing dog, feeling the stretch through your hamstrings and the openness in your chest. Take a few breaths here, honoring the strength and flexibility you've developed. Then, slowly lower to your knees and come into child's pose, resting your forehead on the mat. This is a moment to surrender, to let go of any lingering resistance, and to simply be present with yourself. Breathe deeply, feeling the rise and fall of your chest, and allow yourself to rest in the stillness you've worked so hard to cultivate. When you're ready, come to a seated position for a final meditation. Close your eyes and bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, silently affirm, I am grateful for this journey, and I am ready to carry these lessons forward. Bring to mind one thing you've learned about yourself over these 30 days. Maybe it's the power of your breath to calm your mind, the strength of your body to hold challenging poses, or the resilience of your spirit to stay present even when it's difficult. Hold that realization gently and let it fill you with pride and gratitude. As we close this practice, take one final deep breath in, and as you exhale, open your eyes. Carry this sense of celebration with you as you move through your day and beyond. Remember, the journey doesn't end here, it simply evolves. The tools you've gained through Zen Yoga and meditation are yours to keep, to use, and to share. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. May you continue to find peace, clarity, and joy in every step of your path. As we bring this 30-day journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound lessons we've uncovered together. Over these past weeks, we've explored the transformative power of Zen Yoga and meditation, discovering how mindfulness, breath, and movement can bring us closer to inner peace and balance. You've learned to set intentions, embrace stillness, and cultivate gratitude, all while building strength, flexibility, and resilience both on and off the mat. These practices are not just tools for the past 30 days, they are lifelong companions ready to support you in every moment of your life. Remember, this is not an ending but a new beginning. The journey of Zen Yoga and meditation is one of continuous growth and discovery. Each day offers an opportunity to deepen your practice, to reconnect with your breath, and to find stillness amidst the noise of life. Whether you choose to revisit these practices daily or integrate them into your routine in your own unique way, know that the seeds you've planted over these 30 days will continue to grow, bringing clarity, calm, and joy into your life. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to you for joining me on this journey. Your commitment to showing up for yourself day after day is truly inspiring. If this experience has touched your life in any way, I encourage you to share it with others. Let's spread the light of mindfulness and peace together. And if you'd like to continue exploring the world of Zen Yoga and meditation, consider subscribing to this channel for more content designed to support your journey. Together, we can create a community rooted in mindfulness, compassion, and growth. Thank you for being here, for showing up, and for embracing this journey with an open heart. May you carry the lessons of Zen with you, finding peace and joy in every step of your path. Until next time, take a deep breath, smile, and remember, you are exactly where you need to be.